Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, as part of our continuing series on bringing that Mercedes back from the dead, we're going to be talking about and replacing the fuses. Now, you've probably, if you own an old Mercedes diesel, you've probably seen one of these fuses. It's different than what most cars use. It's a ceramic based fuse, and it has these two conductor ends on the side, and it's got the fuse material, which in this case is, I believe, aluminum. This is just how Mercedes did it in the 80s. They had to be different from everybody else. These are a pain. They're really easy to see when they burn out, but that's about the only advantage that I can see. You're probably familiar with the plastic blade type fuses, or maybe some of the older cars had glass fuses with the little wire inside. But they had to be different. The main problem with these fuses are that the aluminum ends, okay? When you have dissimilar metals that pass electricity, you can get corrosion. So you've got an aluminum up against the, I believe it's a copper alloy terminals, then you can get corrosion and you can have all kinds of electrical problems on old Mercedes. So what we're going to be doing is replacing these fuses with some that have a copper alloy element in them, and hopefully that will eliminate any problems down the road of any dissimilar metals. I do have a few electrical weirdnesses. Don't know if it's conductivity issue, because none of them's burned out, but we'll see after we replace them. Also, it's a good time if you want to get a like a small wire or brass brush and clean the terminals, the contacts where the fuse goes in as you're doing this. We'll look at that together and see if it's something that needs to be done on this car. So this is a pretty clean job. It's, you know what, enough talking. Let me just show you and let you watch what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so on the 123 body Mercedes 77 to 85, the fuse block is right here. So we're just going to undo these two nuts, or they're not really nuts, but connectors. And this throws people off so much. It's just, you're going to do like this. Make sure it's all the way out. And because there's not a lot of room, you're going to think this is just impossible to come out. Just make sure that nothing's in the way. And you're just going to rotate this and then just slide it out like that. So it's that motion right there. Now, on the back of this should have been a diagram of what each fuse goes to. It's not on this one, which is not good. But anyway, it looks like we have quite a bit of corrosion on the fuse themselves. Let me see if I can bring you in a little bit. Okay, so you see some of those have a, especially that red one right there, has a kind of a fuzzy corroded aluminum look. There does look like there's a couple replacements here. Basically what I'm going to do is I have my fuses here. Alright, so I have a small just brass brush that I use to clean terminals with, and I'm just going to take the fuse. We'll start here. Take the fuse, and I'm gonna just pull it out, and that's what it looks like. And the tips are slightly corroded, so that's not too good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work one color at a time. I'm gonna pull out every white one that's in here. at least on the first row. And I'm looking at the contacts, and they don't really, the contacts really don't look that bad. Okay. So I'm going to get the new fuse. The white fuses should all be 8 amps, I believe. Let me just verify that. Yep. I'm just going to grab the fuse and do it the other way. I like it angled to the back, and then just take my finger and push it in, just like that. This job really should only take you a couple minutes. If you're going to do all, maybe 5 minutes or so. Alright, now I'm going to work on the top here. And when you install these, make sure that the strip is facing up so you can see it. Alright, so here are the fuses up close. You can see how they have a, well, they're aluminum, so they're kind of corroded. There is one in there that was an older copper one right here. But you see the end is still, I could have left this in there. The end of the aluminum ones have, I believe that's aluminum oxide on them. And that just cuts down on the ability of the, in this case, the fuse to conduct good electricity. So this job right here is a nice, easy one. Anybody can do it. You just got to be patient with it. And hopefully, maybe there was an issue. I'll see with these fuses. I don't think so. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I appreciate everybody's viewership. If you haven't subscribed, I would encourage you to do so. Hit that button at the right of the subscription button. It's a little bell. You'll be notified of content as soon as I upload. And I will see you guys on the next video.